Let's face it, just the thought of saving $10,000 in only 1 year seems unachievable, especially if you're not used to saving much at all. But what if I told you that is actually more than possible?
I mean, that's a lot of money.
This is Foxfire Finance, and we are committed to spreading the great news and concepts of the FIRE movement to anyone dreaming of a better life. We aim to help you achieve your goals by providing meaningful tips and strategies that will bring you closer to your dreams of financial independence and retiring early. In this video, we'll share with you the ways on how you can save $10,000 in just 1 year. But first, don't forget to burn that like button, click subscribe, and ring that notification bell to be updated on our latest releases to guide you on your way to FIRE. Saving 10 grand is no mean feat, but as I said, this is not impossible to achieve within the span of just 1 year. Let me begin with the first step to reaching this goal, and that is for you to learn how to set a proper budget. The best way to start budgeting is not by checking how much money you make, but by finding out in detail how much money you spend.
I said don't spend lots of money.
You need to be fully aware of what you regularly pay for, and then break down those expenses into categories. The best way to start budgeting is not by checking how much money you make, but by finding out in detail how much money you spend. You need to be fully aware of what you regularly pay for and then break down those expenses into categories. You can group your expenses based on whether they are necessities or non-essential items. Monitoring your spending for the next 60 days will surely surprise you in terms of how much you spend on things you don't really need.
We don't do that here.
In fact, Americans are found to spend around $18,000 in a year just on non-essential items.
Turns out we're spending almost $18,000 a year on non-essentials. I mean, $18,000, if you look at the average income, that's almost 33% of their income.
If you aim to save 10 grand within 1 year, then creating a well-prepared budget is your first step. And of course, once you have a budget, your mindset should focus on sticking to it. Keeping track of how you spend is vital to your success. Now that you have a budget, the next step might seem simple, but many find it challenging. It's time to start saving money. You might think this is obvious. Well, you need to start somewhere, right? But before you know it, you've been sidetracked by an online purchase or the decision to eat out because you're too lazy to cook. Finding the determination to start saving money is just as crucial as sticking to your goals. The best time to start saving is always now. Right now.
What do you say, Mr. Krabs?
I say, lock 'em up!
When it comes to saving, as I mentioned, the key is not how much you earn, but how much you spend. There are numerous ways to cut back on your costs. This might be the most challenging part because it requires sacrifices and adjustments to reach your goal amount within a year. Research shows that an average American household spends up to $5,577 a month, which includes housing, transportation, food, personal care, entertainment, and other living expenses and non-essential items. Cutting back on spending can be challenging, but it's a significant step towards achieving your financial goals and improving your financial well-being. Even minor reductions in spending can make a difference over time. All you need to do is make simple adjustments to your lifestyle to accommodate more savings. Let's talk about housing costs. Research indicates that housing consumes about $1,855 a month, or roughly 33% of an average household's expenses. Saving on housing-related costs might sound daunting, but there are ways to reduce these expenses. You could negotiate with your landlord for a rent reduction or look for a more affordable place. If you're a homeowner, you can make small yet effective changes to save on utilities, like conserving water, turning off lights and appliances when they're not in use, and adjusting your thermostat. Apart from housing, food is another major expense. The average household food budget in America is $6,602, with 40% of that spent on eating out.
I tell you what, you take it off, and this weekend, I'll take you to Radio Shack.
I'm not suggesting you stop dining out entirely, but frequently eating out due to laziness isn't very cost effective. Imagine the savings from reducing this expense. It's okay to eat out occasionally and choose an affordable place that fits your budget. But if you do it almost daily just to avoid cooking, then you're overspending. This type of behavior is often referred to as lazy spending, and it's something you should avoid, especially if you're aiming to save $10,000 in just 12 months. Next, let's discuss transportation. Currently, the average monthly car loan payment is around $725 for new cars and $516 for used ones. This is quite high, which suggests the option of buying a car would be more economical. When purchasing, consider opting for a reliable used vehicle rather than a brand new one. Unless your profession requires a new car, a used one that fits your budget is often sufficient. Regular maintenance can also save you from unexpected breakdowns and the associated repair costs. Another area to consider is taxes. While it might seem taxes are out of your control, that's not entirely true. If you want to reduce your taxable income, see if your employer offers a 401k retirement plan. Contributions are taxed only upon withdrawal after age 59 and 1/2. This effectively lowers your taxable income, increasing your take-home pay and leaving more for savings. If you're self-employed, consider forming a limited liability company or an S corporation to qualify for lower taxes. Being aware of how taxes work allows you to identify potential savings. Lastly, paying your debts on time can save you a lot. Credit card interest rates have skyrocketed, and not paying your full balance can accrue significant interest. Timely payments not only save you money, but also contribute to a positive credit history and a better credit score. Besides reducing spending, consider finding another source of income. A part-time job or side hustle can boost your earnings, allowing you to save more. This is a viable option if you're reluctant to cut expenses but still wish to save $10,000 a year. Combining additional earnings with spending adjustments is a winning formula for saving more and reaching your financial goal faster. You see, saving money isn't all that complicated. However, if you lack the discipline and the determination to stick to your goal and see it through, then the process of saving money becomes harder than it should be. Did you find this video helpful? If so, burn that like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tips. Until next time, we are Foxfire Finance and keep that fire burning.